In this episode of Civic Talk, we will be discussing the LGBTQ movement. Why is this such a hot topic? Why, after thousands of years, is this just now popping up? Where did it come from? What effects is it going to have on the youth population of America? And most importantly, how can liberals and conservatives find common ground in moving forward? Stay tuned for our debate. The LGBTQ movement. This movement has swept not only through America, but throughout the world faster than a forest fire. All those who identify as lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer have found identity and refuge in a global community. The results of this movement have been impressive to say the least. 36 nations worldwide recognize homosexual marriages and rights. Leading world nations are condemning human rights abuses against homosexuals in countries such as Ghana, Iran, Yemen, and Nigeria. Thanks to the 2015 Supreme Court ruling, gay marriage is legal in the United States. Mental conditions such as gender dysphoria have been recognized as medical conditions, and treatments and therapies have begun to be researched. However, despite all this progress in the realm of civil rights, has the movement gone too far in the modern day? And have we as a society allowed it to go this far? As the LGBTQ movement has spread, it has also trickled down into the cracks of the U.S. education system and into the minds of America's youth. As of now, over 7% of American adults identify as LGBTQ. Between ages 18 to 23, 6% identify as LGBTQ. More and more high school and middle-aged youth are flocking to this movement. With parental consent and approval from health insurance companies, those below the age of 18 can legally receive hormone therapy such as testosterone and estrogen, which can lead to serious side effects. Estrogen therapy in males increases BMI and often leads to obesity. That's not healthy for anyone. It doesn't matter what you think your gender is, obesity isn't healthy. Hormone therapies can also lead to breast and ovarian cancer, and with so many youth participating in such treatments, what kind of health effects can we expect to see in the next decade with this generation? On top of it all, children are being exposed to LGBTQ sexuality with events such as drag queen story out. That is a real thing. As the youth LGBTQ population rises, so does the youth's mental illness rate. Suicidal ideation, schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, anxiety, chronic depression are all pretty common themes that we see with youth in this movement. As of May 2024, roughly 40% of LGBTQ youth seriously considered suicide. Minors who identify as LGBTQ are 4 times more likely to commit suicide than heterosexual youth. On one side of the argument, liberals are arguing that LGBTQ progression is vital to society so that people are forced to be open-minded and consider people's feelings, emotions, and anxieties. On the other hand, conservatives are arguing that LGBTQ progression shouldn't go any further in order to preserve traditional family values, basic biology, and science.